true.
You know, I read somebody on Reddit say the Dr. Boom is a tech card against people who want to win. So Dr. Boom is a tech card, from what I gathered. It seems that seems right.
Oh, there's a crackle.
There's a bloodlust, is what we have to say.
No way.
Yes, there's a bloodlust.
Murloc Shaman.
Murloc Shaman coming up.
That's
Uh-oh.
So you want to draw Innervate. So
It is Murloc Shaman. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Ah,
There is a
nice.
Neptulon.
I really love how the Neptulon animation looks when he drops all those fishes around him.
Around himself, yeah.
Yeah.
He's splashing in the deep.
Oh, Harrison Johnson would be cool for the Doomhammer.
Yeah. What I'm curious about, though, is how good Emperor works with Bloodlust. Can you picture that? Getting a 3-mana Bloodlust if it lives 2 turns? That would be insane.
When you say when Emperor lives for 2 turns, everything is insane.
Yeah, okay. Let's assume it lives 1 turn. It's still crazy. A 4-mana Bloodlust. That is still pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like you get lightning bolts for 1 mana. Everything just changes all of a sudden. Oh man, that Emperor next turn is gonna be so strong.
Emperor making low tap for 4 mana. You have already one part of the combo for 2 points. So if you, well, it's better to have Force of Nature when you drop when you have the Emperor, because then you have the force for 5 points of mana, so you can squeeze in Savage Roar with hero power already.
Already, yeah.
Right? And if you have the whole combo, you can squeeze double Savage Roar with 1 Force of Nature, which is basically winning the game.
Yeah. Well, Emperor on the coin, like I feel like sometimes innervating out Emperor too early is bad. Like I've seen Druids do that on turn 1, and they just feel so strong. But at the same time, if it gets answered, you get really punished because you have no hand and it basically did nothing. But when you get it on turn 4 with innervate or turn 5 with the coin, it's a really, really strong play.
Mm-hmm. So now you have to play Hex, right? Do you want to play Hex?
I think you Hex and Creeper, yeah.
No, you don't want to use Overload because you want to drop Neptulon on turn 7. So Hex should be the play here.
Yeah. With Creeper or Totem, I guess he could Crackle, but I think that's a bit of an overextension. What he might do next turn is instead Urdrake Creeper and then Neptulon. That way he's not overloaded for turn 8 either.
Interesting that he went for the hero power instead of Undead Creeper.
Yeah, I think that's for his turn 7 with Drake Creeper. Although I'm not sure what that really does.
No, you want to drop Neptulon on turn 7, right?
Well, it's weak to BGH and then you're overloaded.
Yeah, but if you wait with it, there's even more chances that your opponent will draw the big game hunter.
I like Drake Creeper a lot. Oh well, that's probably gonna not be the same thing. It might be a Drake Earth Shock for 2 and then Charade with a weapon. That's probably a much better play here.
That has to be done. But he lacks the mech. That's so painful.
Yeah, wasting that +2/+2 on the...
The question is how many mechs is he playing? Like he has the Harvest Golems, probably he has also Piloted Shredders, right?
That's it. I think that's it. That's what most shamans run. They run about 4 mechs, and that's enough value for Power Mace.
Oh, look.
Yeah, he's got the beast in his sights. Belcher.
That's quite a nice turn. Turn 7 with Innervate dropping 2 5-mana creatures. Sounds okay.
Yeah, you've seen a Hex, and you have spell protection at this point, so... I mean, Lightning Storm could still be cast for 8, but...
So, Defender of Argus doesn't
I like it.
feel...
I actually like it quite a bit. You play the Creeper on the left and then you Defender.
And you Defender the Creeper, yeah. That seems way better than defending the hero, the totem.
I agree. Oh, and he finds the healing totem. That's gonna be pretty nice.
Now it's great. Yeah, now it's really insane.
And now it's really strong. And it may be the case that this Emperor will not have done as much as Xixo hoped. Oh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Well, wait. Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. It's a big deal.
He kills the Creeper, then swipes the Drake, and kills the
Stoneclaw and the healing. Yeah, that's crazy.
And the healing, yeah.
It's an insane swipe.
Yeah.
It's an insane swipe. Well, I mean, Gaara still got follow-ups. You know, he's not overloaded at all. He hasn't played Neptulon yet. He hasn't played his Belcher, so he still has good follow-ups. But there's the combo in Xixo's hand waiting to be used for 8 mana.
And that's game next turn. If he doesn't kill the whole board. or
Yeah.
put himself above 22 points of life, or doesn't get a taunt or whatever.
Yeah.
There's so many options. But the
I like
Neptune is a
Beltramad,
dead card. The Neptune is such a dead card for now.
Yeah, sometimes it swings games when you're able to stabilize. Like, if you're able to force the druid to use combo to trade, which is sometimes possible, then you're going to be in a good spot. And I feel like the hand of Gaara is looking strong. Xixo wants to find Ancient of Lore.
What about just keep pairing the Sludge Belcher and going
Go
for
face. Yeah, I think
He
this is
already
good.
used one Defensive August, so...
No, I agree. This is definitely the play. You could even just Harrison Jones here for the lulz.
Yeah, most likely will.
Yeah, and Gaara has a telegraph sent to him. You better have Lightning Storm here. Oh, he finds it. Wow, okay.
Finds it! That
He
was
finds the
very
storm.
theatrical.
And, like, Totem, Anti-Kill Bot, Lightning Storm. This is as good as it's gonna get.
That's the worst totem he could have gotten.
Yeah, but still, he gets the heal for 8, which puts him out of range of the combo. That is a great top deck. Now, Xixo is going to be desperate for Ancient of Lore.
Oh, 2 lows! Doesn't matter?
It kind of does, but ultimately, you can still kill 2 minions here. And I think you just do it.
Do clear the board with
You
crack.
could play Bloodlust, actually, to trade with your Mana Tide. Instead of healing up.
Not trade. Well, it depends. If you want to trade. You can also use Crackle.
Yeah, but
You
then you
want to
can't
use-
heal with Heal Bot.
Yeah, but
it's all the
still
same.
okay.
It's all the same. Yeah, it's
And
all
you
the same.
play the Zombie Chout then.
Yeah. You know what? I like that. I feel like Healbot is almost mandatory because you've seen Emperor, but at the same time, you can play around the double combo. It's like it's so impossible since the BGH was drawn after. So yeah, I think you're right here. That still leaves Gaara with a good board. So Xixo needs to find
And Noitron. Oh wow.
what a sick card against combo druids.
So that's another mech with your Palm Mace.
Yep, I think that plays very well into that archetype.
Dr. Boom. Oh, he goes for the Big Game Hunter, which is important because you have lethal in hand if you have one creature. So that's very important to drop. And there will be no creature.
Oh my god, Gaara keeps getting good cards. This is just so strong.
So you drop the Flame Tongue Totem to use it on the Healing Totem, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you're gonna
you trade the Zombie Chow first, then you drop the Healing Totem on the Big Game Hunter.
Yep,
And you drop the Anoitron, and that's basically it.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man. Oh, and he finds the
never mind.
Stonefall. I play Noitron because why not, right?
and then
in the
you
middle.
play it and exactly in the middle. Both your taunts are being buffed now. It's insane. That's really insane, and you draw a card every single turn. That's I don't know if it can be even better. If it
I
can
don't
get
think so.
even better. Like you have
I
Hex
really don't
already.
think so.
How many points of damage is that with the Bloodlust?
That might be lethal. 3,
3,
6, 7,
6,
8. 8 plus 15. He's close. He's close. Very close, but you can't do it yet. You cannot. You have to wait a little longer.
So you Hex, kill the frog with your totem, and
You have to
draw-
heal bot though.
Heal bot, yes.
I think you have to heal bot. It's too risky not to. Like, you could get greedy and play Dr. Boom to try to get minions for Bloodlust, but he's seen 2 cards stay in Xixo's hand forever. Xixo has been playing very aggressively, essentially sending a message to Gaara, hey, I've got combo, one of them is reduced by my Emperor, I want to burst you down. So Gaara needs to answer knowing that information.
True. He goes for the totem first. I don't like that, to be honest. Because you can get the taunt totem again if you hero power after you attack with your totem.
Right. And this is a perfect hit here. Oh man, he finds... this is it. I think unless he finds another swipe, this should be game.
That should be game, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
this is definitely...
3, 6, 9, 12 plus 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 points of damage. So that's
18
exactly
points.
30.
Yeah, I mean, he could OTK his opponent. Oh, an Innervate. Too bad it can't be used on swipe.
GG Bloodlust.
Rah, 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 rah.
And Rogue Biter also.
Oh, man.
Denied. PJ Salt.
Yeah, it's fine. If you've made your opponent rage quit, you're good to...
Demon Lock. You don't keep anything of... Not... Any... You don't keep anything of that, right?
I think you just throw everything back, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd venture to say you're looking for other stuff than this.
But what do you look for? Dark Bomb is useless.
Dark Bomb is not a great card. I think Hellfire is good against Shades on curve. Dark Bomb is not even bad against Shredders. Iron Beak Owl is also not too bad, but you don't want to get it as a prime card. I think you're just looking for your general early curve. Void Caller is pretty solid.
Yeah, Void Caller is probably, yeah.
Yep. Oh, double Molten in a starting hand. This is...
That's not good at all.
Oof.
And Dr. Boom. Ooh.
That's a rough curve for Gaara. At least he's going to be playing those Giants very soon.
I think you dropped the coin and lived up turn 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird play, but you need to improve the quality of this hand very fast.
Oh look, he would have, if he would just drop the Ancient Water, he would have gotten the Owl for that. So Innervate Yeti turn 1.
That would have been good for him, but I think at this point he just wants to fetch even more value, now that he's playing a bit off curve. I wonder if he plays Mountain Giants alongside all the demons, because usually that's what gets cut out of those decks. Might be fetching Twilight Drakes. He's threatening the Shadow Flame.
So he plays Mal'Ganis in a typical handlock? It looks like so, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Demon Headlock has there are a lot of variants to that deck. It's not just a mold that everybody builds, and that threat of Shadow Flame is actually making Xixo unstealth his Shade, which if Gaara had a Dark Bomb, he could abuse, but unfortunately there is none.
So you drop the second Ancient Watcher? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, you could play Ancient Watcher and Iron Beak the first one if you wanted, or you Shadow Flame the Shade off. It's up to you. This plays around Lotheb a little bit.
Kind of. And then you drop the Belcher and it trades with the Druid of the Club. The problem is there's a Sylvanas which is 5/5 and trades directly with the Belcher. So it doesn't make any sense now to play that. You have to because you have no other options, but it's still bad. And you don't have a Hellfire.
Yeah, there is no Hellfire right now. I mean, the quality of the hand from Gaara was absolutely mediocre, if I have to be honest with you, and it's not getting better at this point.
Now it looks very bleak.
So you top deck Big Game Hunter, that's about it. Oh, wow.
That's game, right?
I think so, yeah. He can't remove enough bodies from the board.
So double wrap to kill whatever, and then Savage Roar.
You could coil into BGH and save yourself a little bit. Oh, Belcher.
Oh, Belcher might help.
Yeah, Sylvanas triggers first, so you keep the slime.
Well, you still
might die.
No. You use the Savage Roar.
Yeah, and then you trade your bombs away.
Ref first. Then Savage Roar. You kill one of the bombs. You got additional points of damage will be going to face because Belcher will be played after the bombs. So the Death Rattle will trigger after the bomb will explode. So you guarantee yourself additional points of damage from that bomb. Then you use the second bomb. So you will get at least 2 points of damage to the face. So that's 17.
And that should be with the other bomb. You can wrap the bomb if you want.
Yeah, then you can rev the bomb. No, you can rev the little slime, never mind.
Yeah, the slime, the 1/2 slime.
So is that lethal? That's 9 from the Dr. Boom and 7 from Sylvanas. So that's 16. So that's guaranteed lethal.
Yep, guaranteed lethal here. Oh, he's just gonna... Oh, you know what? That's even clever. It's even smarter to do this. You take the Belcher, then you roar.
But, is it lethal then? 9, 12, 15?
Wait,
no,
actually, it's not lethal.
Yeah, so you have to do with our play. Rev for free first, Savage Roar, trade the bomb.
Yeah. I think Xixo's just going through all the calculations.
I think so too.
Makes a lot of sense because it seems like a complex turn. Now that you know that he's got, guaranteed lethal, it's really not that complex on paper.
Well
that's what comes out.
That.
Oh, that's a
That's unfortunate because now does he?
But
Have
he wins.
lethal?
He still wins. Yeah, he does
Well,
win.
yeah,
It's a
hey,
guaranteed
that's-
lethal.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
Guaranteed.
Well, if he didn't deal 4 points of damage to the face, to the Belcher, just one, then you have to wrap, then you still have lethal.
Yeah, it's a
Never mind.
guaranteed lethal
Yeah,
in
it was
every
right.
single way with that play.
In hands, it doesn't do anything on the board, right?
Yeah. Well, we see a zombie
doing
chow.
one
That's
zombie
the god
chow.
start.
And that's a great start against Mech Mage.
Yeah, it's the perfect start. And whoa, Xixo's
Shield
got a
and
Black
meaningful.
Knight. I'm liking that. Black Knight, and so Gaara might be thinking this could be Freeze Mage because he's playing very slowly.
True, but now he will know.
Chugga chugga.
And you drop the Peacekeeper? What do you think about that?
Yeah,
Just-
I really like
yeah.
that. That's a great,
And you-
great idea.
Yeah, well, that was a miss, but you trade with the Knife Juggler, which puts Xixo in a position when he has to trade his hero power to kill the Knife Juggler, and then he's off cure.
You could play the Harvest Golem, almost guarantee a mech and then Blast Mage, but ultimately pinging is the safer way to go.
It doesn't make much, because then Gaara will trade the Peacekeeper and Zombie Chow into Harvest Golem, and you lose your only mech.
Only mech, yeah. What would be funny though is if when the True Silver Champion is eventually played, there's gonna be a really good play for Xixo with Blingtron to override the True Silver.
True, but this also gives another weapon to the Paladin, which can be True Silver Champion. And
Yeah.
now Gaara, what Gaara want to do is to not kill the Zombie Chow yet. He wants to finish the game without killing his Zombie Chow, because he's very close to get lethal, like in the upcoming 2 turns.
Yeah, and honestly, Xixo's gonna have to coin out the Black Knight here if in the next few turns, because this is a really weak spot here for.
It's 3, 5, 7, 8 points of damage just from the board. So
Yeah.
you drop the True Silver Champion, or you drop Sylvanas.
I'd play Sylvanas here, I think. Just put down stuff on the board. You've seen it's a mech. It's just got the worst possible start ever, and you can just apply the pressure.
Mm-hmm. So you got 5, 8, 10, 12, you got lethal.
He's got
next turn.
lethal. Yeah. Wow.
That's it. Now it has to be Snow Chugger with Goblin Blast Mage. But that's a game.
And it
Anyway.
needs to ping the Zombie Chow. Like 3 times, straight up. Well, that's not gonna be it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6,
there's lethal here for
there's
Gaara.
lethal.
Whoa,
Wow,
that was
like
quick.
Yeah, that was quick. Like 2 minutes. Face Hunter. Face Hunter quick.
Oh,
BM?
BM is real.
Or Equality.
What? No, he's BMing. Yeah, he's got lethal, exact lethal.
Okay.
Oh wow, full BM from Gaara trying to
No.
kill. What? List Methal, boys. He just list Methal.
What the
Oh,
hell?
ultimate BM. This is the ultimate BM from. There is no way he's actually doing this.
I think
he's-
he actually does it. He knows how Xixo reacts to those situations. Yeah. So
Wow.
Xixo will be like, oh no.
Smell wet. Smell wet. What could he find here? A Gore Howl.
Howl,
Did he
and
just
for
give him
two-
another True Silver?
I
No, he
think
gave him
so.
Death's Bite. He just said Death's Bite.
That was Death's Bite? You sure?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lightning bolt at the bottom, which means it's got a trigger.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. You're so clever.
Jeoparino. I learned that there because I
New
messed
record. New record of what? You just got information. Use that for the Acolyte of Pain. He mulliganed 4 cards away. I'm wondering
up.
what he was
Maybe
looking
not.
for.
Maybe not. Oh yeah,
Oh,
he did.
mulliganed everything. That's interesting.
Twilight Drakes, perhaps. If
That's
he's
some-
running out.
Pain of Doom. Wow. I love it.
So he's just always tapping for card draw.
Well, he he always gets bad hand. So
Maybe he just doesn't run Drakes and mountains. You know,
So-
you could always do that. That's probably a good reason.
what is he mulliganing for? He had a kinda okayish hand.
Yeah. Which is why I'm thinking he's just not running Twilight Drakes and mountains. Which is why he just taps for value cards. It's kind of a similar start to last time. Ancient Watcher
Yeah.
turn 3 and then...
But he lacks the Arabic Owl this time. Which would be great for trading for the Atmosmith.
He might find it yet. He's also got Blood Mage Thanos Dark Bomb, worst case scenario. That's also not too bad. It's a 4 damage hit. It's fine.
I think so.
Well, he might not need it after all. Forcing a Hellfire early, it feels. Is that what he's attempting to do?
Now you use Dark Bomb and drop the Sun Fury, right?
Yeah, and then you Bane of Doom that 2/2 if it doesn't get used.
No, actually you don't drop the... You life tap and play Dark Bomb.
I think so. That way you get a Bane of Doom next turn.
Or maybe you just drop the second Ancient Water.
Right, that also works. That actually works super well. Because you're playing... the opponent plays a Belcher, right? On turn 5 typically, so... He's not going to really worry too much about your Ancients. He taps. Alright.
Well, he doesn't have any heal yet in his hand, but double Belchers and Sun Fury Ancient Water is kind of okay.
He has to trade here if he doesn't want to get Bane of Doom. Oh my god, there's no Bane of Doom.
Bane of Doom coming. Yes, and Mal'Ganis!
I am eternal!
Oh!
That's also still pretty good. Yeah. I am a turtle!
I think it's insane. It's like a fire elemental for 5 mana. But
he's just going full face here. Oh my goodness, Xixo. SM Orc. SM Orc, ladies and gents.
Sylvanas, you don't have a silence for that. That sucks.
Yeah, you just play your own, I guess. It's gonna be... Well, then again, what you could do... Yeah, you don't play your own, because his Sylvanas could just trade and get ultimate value. I think a Hellfire is in order.
Why ultimate value? Your Sylvanas triggers last. I mean, Gaara's Sylvanas trigger last. So...
Yeah, but he could just kill his own Sylvanas on your Pit Lord, and then you lose.
Oh, you mean by his own Sylvanas? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a bit. So this Sludge Belcher is kind of a gap stopper, where it's gonna stop Sylvanas for a turn. What's good about it is that it allows for a really solid Hellfire.
Yeah. Then he gets an Ancient Water, which is basically useless for a warrior. Well, not useless. He can win a brawl with that.
Yeah, it's almost useless. Dr. Balance is coming out, as expected.
Nothing new.
Yeah, there is 7 mana, right?
Yeah.
That works.
So now you have to kill Dr. Boom with the bombs, with everything, so...
Well, how do you...
That's not easy.
That's a bit tricky,
you have Thalnos. But that's still enough. Well,
yeah, you Thalnos Coil for 2 attack and then Hellfire. Definitely. That's the play.
You have the option to do everything. And then he gets the Ancient Water, would be for 1 or even dead.
Yeah, with the bombs.
Yeah. So you have to do it. Thalnos, Mortal Coil, draw a card, into the Pit Lord, into Dr. Boom, Hellfire, and you're at 11 HP.
I love the Pit Lord. Yeah, depending on what happens with those boom bots, there could be lethal. I mean, what if they both hit for 4 and then you get attacked with the War Axe?
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Skill Stone, Heroes of Skill. I don't know, it's just like... If that happens, I think. I still have the... You know what? Dr. Boom is still the card with which I have the most gripes.
The most what?
Gripes, like problems. I still don't like it. It's been a while and the metagame shook out and everything, but I still don't enjoy the card very much.
Iron Beacon, kinda too late.
Yeah, a little bit, to say the least.
Well, you committed.
You could play Iron Beacon. You could play Iron Beacon Sun Fury if you wanted, but.
Oh, he goes for the implosion, so he's dead next time, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 14 health. Yes, he's dead too. No, he's almost dead. 1 mana off with Cruel Taskmaster Baron Geddon.
What about sacrificing the bombs?
Yeah, actually, that's gonna be lethal. GG. Well played.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Gaara.
That's it.
Unless they both hit the Ancient Watcher.
Well, he gets the... Wait. Trigger Sylvanas first, so you get the Ancient Water.
Oh, right.
And then the bombs. So you have guaranteed lethal. GG.
Yeah. Rest in pepperoni, Gaara. 4!
Wow, we didn't see the second outcome.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well played by Xixo.
Yeah, so you were right.
So
it was the second True Silver. Yeah, I'm dumb.
So smart,
I'm just dumb.
Okay, there's a Dark Bomb, Hellfire, and Anti-Heal Bot. That's quite good. Will you keep the Anti-Heal Bot? I think you keep it, right?
Yeah, because you can tap into options. It's also a pretty good body to play on curve. And Water Elemental here for Xixo, who's playing the Blinktron version of Mech Mage.
That's quite good.
Yep.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's a good hand here to deal with Mech Mage, if I want to be honest with you. Implosion, double Hellfire.
he always gets the Doctor Boom though.
Yeah. He really wants to get Blade on turn 7.
And Mal'Ganis. Does he even play Void Colors? I don't think
Dark
so.
Bomb Watcher. That's gonna be great. I haven't seen a Void Color yet, no. That's a great way. That's a great thing to give your opponent here. The Ancient Watcher with the Mirror Entity, that's as good as it's gonna get for you.
True. Oh, he has a Farseer. Interesting.
Wow, that means he really just whiffed on the
Yeah.
previous games.
I think he dropped the Farseer, right? I don't think Xixo will fall for that and attack the Farseer with the Elemental, though.
Well, there's no mech, so he's playing for the 1/1s. I think that's a bit weak, but he's setting up a Hellfire. Actually, it's setting up a really nice Hellfire, mind you.
If Xixo goes for... No, he didn't. Okay, so he played around the Hellfire, which is really good. Second Implosion.
Do it again?
Can you do it? I think you do it. Because you have guaranteed lethal on both minions. Even with a 2.
Wow, this is actually really funny.
So next turn, you play Ancient Watcher and...
Defender.
or Dark Bomb.
Yeah, pick
Oh,
your
never
choice.
mind.
Yeah, it's gonna be It's gonna have to be Defender. It's not even that he wants to. It's gonna be forced.
And there's one Fireball in Xixo's hand, which is crucial. It's like a kill command for the Hunter.
Ancient Watch is gonna be watching this game for a while. Well, he's not playing the
Defender.
Defender. I kind of like the Defender better. Am I
I think so
wrong?
too. It's 8 points of damage to the face, so he will get 13. Xixo still lacks a mech, so he will probably drop one of the mechs and go with the Goblin Blast Mage this turn, because it's insane.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by Gaara's decision not to play Defender, but I guess at the same time, he wants to make sure that
Oh, okay. Gaara traded. That's
Xixo traded, yeah.
I'm sorry, Xixo traded. That's really interesting. I didn't see a point in that.
Well, okay, wait. Let's try to evaluate the bigger game here.
What about Hellfire, Dark Bomb? No. No, wait. You have Hellfire for 4 points of damage, so you can kill everything apart from low tap. That doesn't make any sense anyway.
Okay,
So
what? That's really getting weird. Now he
Bomb.
plays Defender? I thought it made more sense last turn, but ultimately I think it'll work out either way.
Well, now it will be second Blast Mage into pink, most likely, because you didn't see any AoEs.
Yeah.
And it would be a Shadow Flame.
Wow, perfect whiff.
Woo!
He's gonna have to trade his Chuan and one of the 5 attack minions.
Wow, that's really unlucky.
Yeah. Never lucky, Baby Rage.
He didn't
That
even
is
flinch.
pretty unfortunate.
Like, he's so still, he's not even blinking.
Yeah, like Gaara as well. He's been really good at Poker Face so far.
Yeah.
That's
Still-
like just gonna be game. I mean, you double Hellfire and you pray, but that's about... I mean, you trade into Lotheb, then you Blood Mage Hellfire and you pray.
That doesn't work.
Well, if you draw Farseer, no, you wouldn't even have enough. Voodoo Doctor. Yeah, Voodoo Doctor. Voodoo Doctor. Nobody plays that besides like Mill Rogue, and even then they kind of all cut it out now. Unfortunately. You'll still be dead with Voodoo Doctor either way, but... Well, this is gonna be Fire Scale to the face and another reverse sweep here, right?
Interesting. Warlock seems to be a point of Gaara's lineup.
Yeah. I didn't think it was, up until the point where...
Well,